Good day, everyone. My name is Arsalan, and I hope you guys are doing good. So, today is the third adaptive family video, which we are going to be doing inside Revit. I hope you guys enjoyed my first two videos. Excuse me. The Tornado Tower and the Leonardo's Glass Cube. So today is part three. We are gonna explore and make another interesting facade inside Revit. Let's quickly get started. So new and nope, we need a family. New and general model adaptive. So today you're gonna learn quite a few different things. First of all, excuse me. First of all is whenever you start a project, it's press U and change the units according to what you like. So millimeters, it's usually easier to work with millimeters. Now we are in the reference level, so RP for reference plane and okay, RP. Now offset, the first excuse me, the first offset we need it to be what do we need it? We need it to be, what? Let's make this in the 3D space. Top and now reference level, okay, and 250. So one and two, and the second, the width, let's make it about 2000. So models and points, and let's go to, we're in 3D view, right? Everything is okay. Yes, everything is okay. Now let's go to top and top. So model and points and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and modify. Excuse me, and make adaptive, and then click outside, and then model points again, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right now I cannot describe the wall shape, but it's sort of a zigzagged vertical triangle facade. It looks quite interesting, but once we make it, you guys are going to have an idea of what I'm talking about. So we place the 4 points, we change them into adaptive. Now the second 4 points, if you cannot select between two different things inside Revit, how about we press tab? Yes, and here it is. So now let's change, let's do that again. So tab. Yes, this that second point, right? So let's change this offset property of that point into a controllable parameter. So what was it? Left points ELEVETION elevation, left points elevation, and we want it to be type. Okay, and let's just simply let's give it left side elevation. How about 500 mm? And now that would be raised by 500 mm. As you guys can see, it is raised. And now let's do the same with again. So now this is that second point again. Let's change this into this. Excuse me. So check this out, guys. Excuse me. Guys, excuse me for my sore throat. It's been about 2 weeks and I'm coughing in every video. So we changed both of these points into, we changed its property into a controllable parameter. As you guys can see, now there are two sort of dash lines on that, and this is how you can change any property into a controllable parameter, right? By pressing this vertical triangle right here. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why I'm suddenly sleepy. So anyways, these 2 points are done. Now this point, again, so new, and what is it? Right side, points, right points, ELEVETION, done, and right side, okay, and now the same case for this. So right points elevation, and for the right points elevation, let's give it should we give it 200? Okay, so now let's go to reference and lines, and one, and okay, we cannot snap. Oh, 3D snapping is on. So why can't we snap into this? Can we snap into this? Yes, we can. And okay, face. Yes, now we can snap into this. Okay, now let's select this and solid form, and let's give it this vertical sort of a wall. Same case with this models and lines and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and select this and create forms and vertical. Alright, so now let's choose this and let's choose this and let's make it. So here you go, guys. This is our facade. And the first type is already one, so excuse me. Half of the video is kind of done. Check this out. So this is the facade I was trying to make, and the offset of both of them are within our control, right? So they're sort of parametric adaptive family. It's a parametric adaptive family. I mean, the size of this is in our control. For example, if we go to 600, as you guys can see, it changed into 600. So let's continue. Our progress is to the point now. Whenever you are, I mean, you're working inside, how about we press this and close an active user, right? This is going to decrease the pressure on your system. So the first type is this. Now the second type, we can make, in order to make this facade, we sort of need a mirror of the shape. So instead of manually making, how about we give this point 1 and point 2. So type 2 is going to be 200 this and 600 this. So check this out. We have kind of mirrored our object. So do you get it right? This is the mirror, and excuse me. So half of the video is done. Our progress is brilliant. And now, so what do we have to do now? Let's open a conceptual mass, and this is where we are gonna import this and. Let's go to reference planes and all right, it can be anything. All right, I mean, this is a triangle. Edit and close all inactive views to decrease the load on our system. Let's choose this and here you go, guys. So let's go to hidden line and then we can import this mass into our architectural project, right? I directly open the conceptual mass. So, what is next? Whenever you open it, make sure the units match with your adaptive family so that there's no confusion. How about we press U and go to millimeters? The first thing is done. Now, follow this exact same flow, whatever I'm doing inside Revit, and you're going to learn a lot of things. Now, so we have made our adaptive family. Let's go to reference line and let's press DI. So the width of this is 500 mm and the length of this is 4,000, right? 4 meters. For example, if you click on this and so we want 4 adaptive families vertically. So this is automatically going to be 16,000, right? Because 16,000 divided by 4,000 is 4. And on the left, it can be anything. So for example, if we just choose on this, what is this? 45,000. Oh my God. How about 20? 45 is too much. Now, if we press this face, divide. So now we have to make the exact same pattern for that adaptive family to import it into this pattern, right? So once you select this, the first thing you do is go to surface representation and activate nodes, because this is how you are going to paste each and every point, and all the points that you're going to be paste are these adaptive families which we start made. So this is the first one, as you guys can see, number 1. This is where your pasting is going to start from. Excuse me. And this is number 2, so it's going to be 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Fine. The adaptive families concept is the same in Revit. Once you're able to make one of them, you can literally, I mean, you can make most of them, all right? Revit is quite interesting. So it's extremely powerful. So we made the adaptive family, all right? Now we have to make the pattern. And we activated the nodes of this, all right? Now, of course, let's make it fixed distance. So the vertical distance is going to be 4, which is according to our adaptive family. And the horizontal distance is going to be 500 because it has a width of 500, right? All right, guys. So is everything on point, right? All our progress on point. So we have replicated that pattern, and now it's simply we go back to our family, close all extra tabs, and load into the project. So it automatically got loaded into the project, and these are the control nodes that we activated. And this 1, 2, and 3 and 4 are the adaptive points. If you remember in our adaptive family, the 1, 2, 3, 4 that we had set. So this is how we are gonna replicate our facade in this. Let's start pasting. So how 1 and 2, okay, and 3 and 4. Here you go. Extremely easy, nothing hard. So you know what, okay, this is done. Now how about this is to the point. Now in order to make this shape a bit more interesting, let's go to shaded. Man, why is everything so white? Fine, much better. Everything was so damn bright. So in order to and one another important point I forgot. Excuse me. Okay, we are already 3D view. Excuse me, what's wrong with my throat? So, I even want to change the material property of this into an into a control excuse me, into a controllable parameter, all right? So that we're able to change our materials on, I mean, in the family, right? So how do you do that? This is the property we just select on this, and let's go to new, of course. So this is going to be structural structural meterial structural materials, and of course we want it to be type, and okay. So now load into the project, and okay, now we have replicated that. And for example, now in order to improve the shape a little bit, how about we go to this? You know what, I don't even like shading. How about hidden line? Much better, as you guys can see. So let's make this kind of a bit interesting. We are in type 1, right? How about we go to type 3? Do you guys remember the mirror that I told you about? So type 1 and type 2. Okay, and this one is going to be the opposite of that. So this is going to be type 2, and this is type 1, and this is going to be type 2. So check this out, how interesting our facade looks. And let's go to our properties. So what was missing? For example, if we select on one of this, and let's go to the property. So default elevation, all right. How about we select this? Okay, everything is to the point, isn't it? How about we go to our back to our original family, and I'm trying to make this a bit more interesting, isn't it? So first of all, let's go to our family types. Let's change the material to what? What materials do you want it to be? How about the gold? Remember what we did in our tornado tower? I told you I love the color gold, and how about we change this to 700 so that it's kind of a bit more interesting, realistic, and look at how cool it looks. So we changed it for family 1, isn't it? How about we go to family 2, and excuse me, and family 2 is going to be gold again, and this is going to be 700. Okay, fine. So now load into the project and override the existing version. Okay, now it's much better. I mean, there's a bit of height, so this is that facade I was talking about. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We have copied this pattern, and now we want it to, I want to copy it throughout our nodes. So repeat. I hope everything goes good, and check this out, guys. Look at how interesting our facade has become. So this was today's the at the start I said I'm making a zigzag vertical triangle facade. This is it. This is that facade. Check out how interesting our result is, realistic. And now let's check out the rendered view of this. So this is the rendered view, and look at how beautiful our facade is. I changed the color golden because honestly it looks so bad in this case. It looked good in our our tornado tower, but not in this one, right? So this sort of aluminum material is fine for this. So this is our facade, right? Look at how beautiful it is. This sort of zigzagged vertical triangle facade, right? I think that's the right name for it. And now we are going to learn how to practically use this in our project. So this is it, right? And I while the video was off, I quickly went to Revit architecture and I made a very rough sort of a small plaza. Just a two-story G plus one, right? So G plus one plaza, which has a curtain storefront wall in the front. In the front, there are three doors, and we have the second floor. So there's just a very usual structure. So I'm going to show you how to use this package. I told you guys at the start that the building inside is a separate structure by itself. I mean, these elements are not part of the facade. The facade is itself a different element. So once these are constructed and then the construction of the facade is started, the facade is never attached to this concrete. It's not part of the concrete, all right? It is not. It's a separate element. Now, how do we use this? The first thing is, so this is our facade. Look at how beautiful it is. And now the first thing is, of course, for example, if the back support is 9 inches, let's close our renderer because it is affecting the system. And let's go to airplane mode, much better, right? Now, for example, if there's a 9 inches, you could say an aluminium board behind this facade, which usually is in most of the cases, because this facade is going to be attached to that aluminium board, and that board is going to be attached to our structure. So for example, we are here. Excuse me. How about we give this 9 inches? Nope, see, 9 inches. Yes, this is what I was talking about. So now this is our facade, and this is that 9 inches of support board. All right, that's how facades are made on buildings. So now it's simply load into the project and project 6. All right, so we are now loading this into our project. The diameter of this is 12 inches. It is so much, 9. And if that is 12, it means that we have to give this an offset of 9 inches so that it rises to the top. That is done. So guys, check this out. And for example, if you go to architecture, we go to doors, and let's place a door right here, and let's place a door right here, and look at what we have done. We have made a plaza already. All right, this is how in most of the cases it is. So this is that extra facade. This is that 9 inches of board. But yes, the board is it's that mass, all right? So we have to kind of change this into, but I'm going to do that later on because it's more work and it's more of a YouTube video. So guys, this is a live project. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. And let's quickly check out the rendered view of this, and we're going to end this video. So guys, this is the rendered view. Check this out. What we have done, this was done within what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The final modeling, I did it in literally 10 minutes, and I quickly even added these lights. So this is it, guys. This is the, it's sort of a cheap design, that's what you can call it. I mean, this is our storefront wall, right? And this is that facade that we just installed. Check out how beautiful it looks. Although, we can do something else if you want to make this more interesting. Let's go to our 3D view, and have another idea. So for one of the, how about we give it black, black, and black, anything black. All right, the shiny black, and can repair, okay, and okay, and load into the project. So both of them, let's load it into both. Alright, the existing, yes, I do want to override that. And alright, yes, I want to override that. And check out, these are just some studio lights. So, and check this out, guys. I'm doing everything in front of you guys so that, you guys can have an idea of how fun Revit is We have made it interesting literally, excuse me, within seconds. Look at how cool our facade looks. So, this is an exact, you could say, this is how most of the projects are, right? I mean, the element behind the facade, that's a separate element. That wall is going to be constructed. After that, the facade is sort of a separate, it's not part of the original, the structure, all right? It's not part of that concrete structure. It's a separate element. It can be made from aluminum or anything. And look at how fun our facade is. So I literally made this inside minutes. If you spend more time into everything, everything can be, it can become so much more beautiful. And of course, that 9 inches of a wall is not showing because we have to change it into a mass inside our massing environment. I'm going to do that later on because it would, it's going to take more time. Our video is already more than I wanted. So this is it, guys. Look at how fun our project is, and look at the lights, how cool they look. So this is, a very fine example of how projects are made. This is the storefront wall. If you go to our walking mode, so we are walking. So this is going to be the door, and excuse me, and this is how facades are, right? So look at how cool it looks. And this, so these from inside the shop, this is what you are going to see. And from the outside, this is what you're going to see. So this, everything was done in front of you guys, right? I hope you learned a lot of things from today's video. Today's video is fun. Even I enjoyed making it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it, and you don't wait for another interesting facade video. And so bye bye. No more talking. Bye bye. Have a good day.